So this is our onion harvest. You guys, look at that. That appears to be some sort of mint, maybe? Look at that. Hey, y'all. Okay, I forgot to come out here and show y'all the backyard after I finished it. So here's the backyard and my daughter trying to ride her bike outside for the first time. So I cut the grass and weeded. And I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see if you can see all the way over there. Probably not. I will have to go over there, but behind the chicken coop, right there, there is a huge plant over there that is a pumpkin that the chickens evidently kicked out a seed, and it is growing. So I am going to let it grow and I'll show you that later. But let's get over to the garden. Alrighty, you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but my garden plants are very light yellow. It rained for like a week straight, then it stopped, then it rained several days straight and it stopped, and it, I think, has washed all of the nutrients from my bed. So I am going to put some worm castings in all of these beds. Let me show you this one. It looks like some of my sunflower seeds have started to germinate. This is my roselle, and there's another one, but again, it looks like these plants are a little bit stunted due to the rain and so much water. So I'm going to try to put some worm castings and then water it in and see if that maybe helps the plants bounce back. My beans seem to be doing fine. I have a lot of plants, it looks like, growing in this bed. Let's see. My squash seems to be growing, but again, this bed gets a little bit of shade as well throughout the day, but that appears to be some sort of mint, maybe. I didn't put mint in this bed, but I'm gonna have to figure out what those are because I did not plant that, and it is taking over this bed. So I need to figure out what that is pretty quickly, but I did not plant mint anywhere over here. Yeah, that is going to be very interesting. I did not plant mint, but that looks like something from the mint family that is taking over this bed. But anyway, I have green beans here that are starting to flower, if you can tell. I believe that is a zinnia. And over there, I have a huge sunflower trying to come out. My okra on the very end of that bed is doing well.
That's it. I'm bringing my bike over here.
So here is another view of this bed. Looks like my peppers are starting to thrive, but again, I have what looks like mint popping up everywhere, and I did not plant mint. Whatever this is, if somebody can tell me what in the heck this is, it seems to be taking over my bed. I know this is pokeweed, and I do not want that in my bed, but I don't know what these little flowers are. So I need to figure that part out and then go from there. In this bed, it's overrun with grass and nothing that I planted. Oh, except for this alyssum and my green beans. None of the other seeds. Oh, I do have a little chard right there. But it's being overrun with some grass seed, and I need to get this out as well. And this is what happens when it rains a lot. Like, you get a lot of things that you didn't plant in the bed. So I'll have to weed this. I do have a very giant Swiss chard that loves the rain, evidently. I have some, looks like some lettuce over here that I remember planting in the fall, but evidently it's come back. And my beets seem to be doing very well in this bed. I have some cilantro that is going to seed. I do have some carrots, a few of them, that appear to be trying to do something, but I need to water this. I thought I was planting basil right over there. I don't know what that is. I can't tell. It smells a little bit like the cilantro, but I thought I planted lemon and lime basil, so I'm gonna have to taste it and see. My tomatoes seem to be doing well, but my onions are done. They only bulbed a little, and so I am going to pull these because they appear to be ready. They're smaller onions, and I'm learning some things from, let me see if I can show you. They bulbed a little, but they appear to have stopped. And it looks like I might have leaf miner issues. I was coming out here to actually try to fertilize these, but it appears I may be too late. So I'm just gonna pull these and try again next year. So this is what the onions are looking like. If you can see, got a pretty good amount. I don't think I'm going to cure these. I am going to wash them and chop them and store them in the freezer. And what I've seen and learned, if you can tell from these holes, I think I planted them too deep. And so they were struggling to bulb.
We can make tacos.
So, but look, I'm gonna have tomatoes. Okay, let me finish pulling these onions. So this is our onion harvest. It's a pail full. You guys, look at that. All right, you guys, you can probably tell it's a few hours later, but let me show you what I got done. So what I ended up doing was putting some worm castings around all of my plants and watering them in. And let me show you something really cool. Look at that. Isn't she beautiful? Those are my Asian lilies. I have some yellow ones that are waiting to bloom. I have some smaller lilies over here. Some that are waiting to bloom here. I have these beautiful yellow ones here. And a burgundy one here. And then over here, I have some pretty purple and pink flowers.
Look what happened to my hair.
And back to these beauties. I can't wait to taste all of these grapes. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And until next time.
Bye.